Okay, so I went ahead and bought $100 worth of gems. I told myself I wasn't going to do that, but I really want to get into it. I really want to get back into Magic, so I decided to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up 90 boosters and hopefully get what I'm looking for, because I have a few ideas of a couple decks I want to do. And then with the 2,000 left over, I'll go ahead and do a sealed, because that'll be, 6 more booster packs. And, well, I'm not really good in sealed, so I might just lose all 3 in a row. I'll make another video on that. But hey, if I don't get any wins, I get 3 more packs, so that's 6, 9 packs. If I win, well, I get more gems, right? So, already thought about what packs I want to get, and I'm going to go ahead and do 45 guilds. Cool. Oh, okay, I see. Now I get why that card is. Okay. 45 there. I'm going to do 30 Dominaria. And then 15 here. Alright, so I have 2,000 left, so here we go. So, let's go ahead and start with the lowest packs first. I guess you can open 10 at a time. It's fun in that. Let's see what we get. Alright. I've seen that card before. Okay. Because, I'm not really good in limited, because I was really thinking about just going like the limited side, but, plus it's only like this set, well, the 2 sets. I'm not even sure if you get bonuses either, so I'm looking forward to that as well. I mean, because like the only time that I ever did limited was Return to Ravnica. I mean, I was like the only time I ever played limited. Look at that. I made 4 of those the other day. And pretty much what I did was, like pretty much what anybody would recommend is just study the set. And I studied the set like crazy. Went with Boros. Uncommon, nice. Oh, nice, good. I was hoping for these lands. So you control a swamp. Okay, nice. And I actually got, I believe, 4th place that time, and it was just wild because, I'd never done limited before. And to actually get 4th place and a whole bunch of boosters was definitely an accomplishment. Keep if you control 7 or more lands, untap target attacking creature, and borrow controls move in combat. There we go. Got our rare. We need 12 more to mythic. Okay. Get there eventually. Deals 1 damage to each other creature. Oh, nice. Just got 2. Oh, there's another one. Captive crew. Wow. Bloodcrazed Paladin. Flash! Just battlefield +1/+1. For each creature that died this turn. Nice. Black-white. two uncommons right there. The one that just popped in this one. Oh, look at that mythic. Beginning of your upkeep, you may have 2 target players exchange life totals. Wow. Destroy target attacking creature. Another mythic. Awakening Sun Avatar enters the battlefield. If you cast it from your hand, destroy all non-dinosaur creatures. Wow. $9 for 8. Holy shit. Ah, there we go. Legion's Landing, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's pretty much like the main reason why I bought these, so many of these, plus the dual lands, dual tap lands, whatever you want to call them. Another rare. There we go. Mythic. 6 more packs of 2. Your next mythic rare. Nice. Okay. That was more than that, but. Growth. When Old Growth Dryad enters the battlefield, each opponent may search their library for a basic land card. When it's the battlefield tapped, then shuffle the library. Seems like people are playing this card now. Another uncommon. Another one. You gotta be kidding me. Why can't that happen with Legion's Landing? Source you control will deal damage to a permanent or player. It deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. Savage Stomp. I've seen that card many times. If it targets a dinosaur you control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Your fights target creature you don't control. The last one. I'm lucky for another Legion's Landing. I am not. Sorcerer spell you cast 1 less to cast. 4 more. This counts as transforming. Add 1 mana of any color. Copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for that copy. Alright. Let's do these ones. For some mythics, let's see if we're lucky. Alright. Wizard. Entering the battlefield under your control causes you to trigger an ability. Permanent you control to trigger. That ability triggers an additional time. Gerard. The Weatherlight. That was cool. I always did like that that storyline back in the day when they used to give you booster packs with like lands and like the book and stuff like that. Man, that was like Apocalypse, all those sets back in the day, man. God, that was a good time to get those and get the book and read the book and stuff. I used to have those books. I don't even remember what happened to them. Enters the battlefield tapped and does not tap during your untap step. You cast a historic spell, untap Traxos. So historic spells are like artifacts. Keep forgetting. Good. Mythic. How many mythics do I have? I think only 1. I need more. Whenever a creature opponent controls is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter, deals 2 damage to target creature. Oh, Icy Manipulator. I remember the very first Time I ever saw that a long time ago. Oh, look! Nice. I was looking for this. Additional cost to cast a spell. You may sacrifice any number of creatures. Spell costs 2 less. So cast for each creature sacrificed this way. When it enters the battlefield, up to one target player's life total becomes half after starting the life total rounded down. It's funny, it says half after starting life total. You know, for Commander and all those games that they play. Shift, common. Those 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. X is half your life total, rounded up. It deals X damage to you. There you go. Kinda had a feeling that this one was going to be a mythic. You and I. Pay, tap on tap artifact control rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Flying. Oh, nice. Why did it reveal itself? I didn't even touch it. That's weird. I think I already have 4, so it kind of sucks. I believe I have 4. Yeah, I think I have 4. That should be going to the vault. Kinda sucks because that's a waste of rare. Oh, look at this. This is the other one. Ah! As long as player controls a white permanent. Interesting. There we go. Now we're talking. That's exactly what I was looking for. Exactly what I was looking for. Nice. Ancient control +1/+1. Nice. Bring me another one. Need 3 more of those. 24 more packs until your next mythic rare. Fuck, I didn't know that shit went up. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly what I wanted. Combat damage to a player. That player discards a card. That player can't draw a card. Hypnotic Spectre. Times like 50 with that mana cost. +1 counter to each creature you control. Gain vigilance, trample, and destructible. Anything else? I remember reading about him in the Weatherlight and stuff. Draw 3 cards, start to play for the top 3 cards of the library until the graveyard. There we go. That's a good one. I like that. Just in case I want to do like a mono red. Get him in here. Mishra Self-Replicator. Upkeep, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Common, I love that. I love it when it happens. Helm of the Host. Give combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of a equipped creature. So this token is a legendary. Equipped creature is legendary. Token gains haste. Yeah, going back to that mythic thing that I had a couple months ago when I started playing, I had opened like 3 boosters. 2 of them were mythic wild cards. When you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may pay do, return to the battlefield, tapped and attack. There you go. During each of your turns, you may play up to one permanent card of each permanent type from your graveyard. Memorial to War. Uncommon. I mean, that's what, common? Another one. Cinder Wind. Flying Haste. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, wizards you control gain +1/+1 to the turn. Another one. Sorry, Angel. Double strike. Creatures you control with first strike have double strike. Squeaky? No way! You may cast Squeak the Immortal from your graveyard or from exile. Common there. Wizard's Lightning. Fall of the Throne. Destroy all lands. Each player returns 2 land cards from their graveyard to their battlefield. Nice. Cabal Paladin. Casts a story spell. Cabal Paladin deals 2 damage to each opponent. Archaeologist. Enters the battlefield, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever you cast a historic spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Yeah, so what I want to do, there's an angel deck that I would like to build. It's an angel deck, and then basically, you know, red-white. I usually go with red-white. Another one, Jesus Christ. Boros. I've always been fascinated with red-white each time that Ravnica came out. Rare? Ugh. Prefer it to be mythic. But, prefer that than another Squee. Okay, a lot of these wild cards. Tanny. Reach, Trample. +1/+1 for each land you control and each land card in your graveyard. Return 2 lands you control to an owner's hand. Return Botany from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, okay. Killed. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. Red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player this turn. Deals that much damage +2 to that permanent or player instead. If it was kicked, it fights another target creature. Common, uncommon, I like that. Group creature +3/+0 and has vigilance and trample. Group creature dies. Attach this to target creature you control. That's pretty cool because the person's dead. Another guy's picking it up. Sacrifice a creature, draw a card. Common. Remember, another elf enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter. At an amount of green equal to Marn's power. Orcish Vandal. Champion of the Flame. For each aura and equipment attached to it. Look at this. Enters the battlefield, copy target, insert sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets. Other wizards get +1/+1. Nice. Another mythic coming up. Okay. That's good. Battlefield, if it was kicked, creates 8/2/2 black zombie knight creature tokens with menace. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Tap target creature and opponent controls. Yes. How many legendary creatures have I gotten? Jesus. Enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, create Kyrux Bloodwing, a legendary 4/4 red dragon creature with token. Guessing Kyrux is the one that's in the back. Enters the battlefield under your control. You gain 1 life and draw a card. And black for each swamp you control. And what did we get? +1/+1 for each land you control. Equip legendary creature 3. Equip 7. There we go. Here comes the fun part. Alright. Uncommon. Bounty Agent. Vigilance. Destroy target legendary permanent that's an artifact, creature, or enchantment. So we have 2 mythics, 9 rares, 19 uncommons, 16 commons. Keep bringing in those mythic rares. Secrets. Undergrowth. Search your library for a black card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. This ability checks the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Okay. No, honestly, I never even heard of Undergrowth. So I don't think I've ever seen anybody play with Undergrowth. There she is. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. Extra battlefield, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens with life. For your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own. There's to my next mythic. 28 more packs to my mythic. I do have 40, so we'll definitely get another mythic. I was hoping for 3 or 4. So that's pretty good. I guess I did calculate correctly. Nice. About 3 or 4. Hoping that I might get some from the packs. So hopefully we get another one. Thief of Sanity. Deals combat damage to a player. Look at the top 3 cards of that player's library and exile one of them face down. Put the rest into your graveyard. You look at and cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. You may spend mana as though if it were mana of any type to cast that spell. I have a coil. Let's go into the vault. Common. Steam Vets, nice. Okay. Farron Bro? Is that correct? Am I pronouncing that correctly? How you doing today, man? Appreciate your follow. Ah! Just messed up that one. But let's go back to Mansion of the Gallery and boosters. Let's see what we just got. I think I got that double strike creature. Let's see what that booster was. Pretty sure it has to upload, so let's keep on going. And I'll go back to that and see what we got, because I'm pretty sure we got that one Boros card where it gives you double strike. Or that one girl that has double strike, whatever. So I kind of remember that picture, and it was like red, white. Watery Grave, nice. Okay, there we go. Looking good. Looking good, looking good. Target opponent reveals a hand. Good. Played that card so many times. Played against it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you. So we have 4 mythic rares. 23 more packs until we get another one, so we'll have 5. It's good-ish. I needed a little bit more, but can't be too stingy now, can we? Chamber Sentry. Chamber Sentry enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter for each color of mana spent to cast it. Remove X +1/+1 counters, deals X damage to any target. All 5 colors from your graveyard to your hand. See what we got. 1,000-Year Storm. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it for each other instant or sorcery spell you've cast before it this turn. Nice. Status Statue. Target creature gets +1/+1. Or, that's pretty good, +1/+1 and Death Touch. Destroy target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Yeah, nothing but green black here. Look at that. Common. Guildmage Forum. Add 1 mana of any color. That mana spent on multicolored spells, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. There it is, Discovery. Oh, Playcrafter. It's definitely in the same deck all the time. Unmoored Ego. Choose a card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, library for up to 4 cards with that name and exile them. Player shuffles their library and draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. Oh, that's new. Got that rare. Mission Briefing. Surveil. There's an instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. When you cast that card this turn, that card will be put into your graveyard and exile it. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Then put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest on top of your library. So we pretty much cast that. Look at the top 2. If it's a sorcery or an instant, put that in the graveyard. You can cast it. Common. Convoke. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. Whoa. Put +1/+1 counter on target creature. That creature becomes indestructible until end of turn. Look at that. It's 2. That one I was talking about, the black-green one, it's only 1. It gets +1/+1 and Death Touch. Create 3/2/2 green and white elf knight creature tokens with vigilance. Instant. Nice. Feels like my third one. Knight of Autumn. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on Knight of Autumn. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Gain 4 life. Beacon Bolt. Light of the Legion. It's not the angel I was looking for, but whatever. Then the Legion dies. Put a +1/+1 counter on each white creature you control. Garrison Sergeant. It's double strike as long as you control a gate. Common, uncommon. Pelt Collector. Whenever another creature you control enters to the battlefield or dies, if that creature's power is greater than Pelt, put a +1/+1 counter on Pelt. As long as Pelt Collector has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, it has Trample. After this, I gotta check. Ah, there we go. Sideboard worthy right there. Definitely, I mean, when I see that card come into play, I'm like, oh crap. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play the top card of your library. You can't play cards from your hands. Luxodon Restorer. This is battlefield, you gain 4 life. There's the rare. We need 12 more. That's definitely have enough. Uncommon. There we go. Beautiful. Exactly what I was looking for. Sorcery. Deals 3 damage to each creature, or creature you control gain lifelink. That one goes to the Volt. I gotta check my Volt after this because you can check it on the website. Last time I checked, I think I had like 18%, so hopefully with all these boosters, be a little bit more than that. Can't be blocked. Deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls, put a hit counter on that card. That player loses the game if they own 3 or more exiled cards with hit counters on them. Etrada's owner shuffles Etrada into their library. Ah, no wonder. It's like, oh my god, why haven't I seen this so many times? In games. Like, oh, okay. Only attack, then shuffle. Attack, then shuffle. True Fire Captain. Deal damage, deals that much damage to a target player. Kind of reminds me of that one Boros card. For return. I forgot what it was called. It was Boros something. I already got that. Crap. Cyclops. Trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it's +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the spell's converted mana cost. Holy shit. Pitless Gorgon. Death Touch. Too bad it costs 3. Uncommon. Response. It's 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Creatures you control gain first strike. Vigilance. After his main phase, there's an additional combat phase, followed by an additional main phase. That's a good card. Never used it, but I mean, it's not the best, but you know. Just battlefield, target creature +0/+1. Price of Fame. Target's legendary creature, destroy. Surprised I haven't seen this one more often. Ah, there it is. Seen that one a couple of times. Annoying as hell. Lava Coil. Chromatic Lantern. Remember this from what was it? Thinking about Odyssey, but it's not Odyssey. It's the one after that. That artifact expansion from so long ago. Three. Look at this. 3/3 for 3. Enters the battlefield. No wonder. Each player gains 4 life. No fucking wonder. Another pelt collector. Wonderful. Common. To put it into your graveyard from your library, you may put it onto the battlefield. Witness. Sacrifice. Choose 1, deals 2 damage to target creature, destroy target colorless, non-land permanent. Oh,
coming until it's too late.
You may sacrifice another permanent. If you do, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Destroy target non-land permanent. If you convert a mana cost 3 or less, you get an emblem. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. It's another discovery. Common. Vivid Revival. Return up to 3 target multicolored cards from your graveyard to your hand. Exile this. 2 more. You have 4 mythic rares, so that's going to be my 5th. Hoping for another wild card here, or at least what I need. It's +1/+1 until end of turn. It's actually pretty good. I mean, it's red-white for 2/3. Mentor. Rare wild card. I was asking for a mythic one, not a wild one. There it is. There we go. Legion War Boss. Beautiful. Combat on your turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token until it gains haste until end of turn. And attacks. That's a good one. Goblin Electromancer. Ooh, another one. Holy shit. Damn. Red blue, here I come. Lost that card so many times. Steam Vents. Okay, very good. Like I said, red blue, here we go. Red blue. Plus I have a whole bunch of rares. I think I already have 1 Steam Bolt, so why not? 2/2 creatures you control gain trample. Create a 2/2 green and white elf knight creature token with vigilance. That's too much. That's in the red-blue deck. I have 2 of them. Holy shit. There it is. Got a couple of those, didn't I? Watery Grave. Holy shit. It's 2 Watery Graves, 2 Steam Vents. I'm glad I didn't get any red-white because I have 4 red-whites, so. Punkov. It's going to the Vault. Assassin's Trophy. Destroy target permanent opponent controls. Search the library for a basic land. Target permanent, so any permanent, even a land. Or basic land card. Put to the battlefield to shuffle their library. Legion Guildmage. Tap another creature. Camaraderie. Gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of creatures you control. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Creature gets +1/+0 for each gate you control and has Vigilance Menace. Comes tapped, creates a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Assure and assemble. There you go, Guild Mage. Creature you control get +1/+0 and gain menace. Gain 2 life. Shit, now there's 3 of those. Fuck me, dude. Ah, damn. Spinal Centipede. +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Turn target creature to its owner's hand. Oh, yes! Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Justice Strike, nice. I think I only have like, with this one I think I only have 2. 3. Oh nice, Experimental Frenzy. The last one, here we go. 42 minutes into the video. What do we get? A rare wild card. Very good. So now I have 30 commons, 35 uncommons, 18 rares, 6 mythic rares. So that's pretty juicy. I need 18 more packs for a mythic rare. Okay. Alright. Cool, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. And I'm going to make another one where I will be participating in... I don't know if I want to do this one, to be honest. This one or this one? I'll think about it. Alright, thank you so much for joining. Like, subscribe for more content. Thank you.